My beloved one, we welcome you with light. We have waited for you to arrive here. In this very moment, you did not stumble upon this message by chance. You were guided. From the realm of peace, we have watched your steps, and today we are allowed to whisper something sacred to you. Listen closely. Your true calling is about to reveal itself. You have wondered for so long what your purpose truly is. You have searched, tried, given, and sometimes doubted. But the truth, dear one, is that your purpose has been alive inside you all along. Quiet, gentle, waiting for your heart to slow down enough to hear it. Your soul remembers what your mind forgets. You came here with a light so specific, so beautifully shaped by your own experiences, that no one else could ever replace it. And now, the divine is moving quietly through your days, stirring the memories, aligning the people, opening the very path that was meant only for you. You will begin to feel it soon. A calm pull in a new direction, a spark of curiosity, a sudden peace that says, "This feels right." That is not a coincidence. That is us, guiding you back to yourself. Before we go deeper, beloved, pause with us for a breath. Let your heart soften. You are safe here, you are seen here, and you are deeply loved. If these words touch your spirit, write, "I am ready to remember," in the comments below. Your energy will be felt in this light, and others will be lifted through you. Subscribe to this channel, dear one, so you may continue to receive the messages that are meant for you. And if your heart feels guided, support this channel through super thanks. For every act of love you give returns to you, multiplied through divine law. Now, listen. The reason your true calling has felt hidden is because it was waiting for your healing. Your purpose could not bloom while your heart was still protecting itself from old wounds, but you have grown stronger. You have forgiven more than you realize, and now, heaven whispers, you are ready. Your purpose is not a career. It is not a role or a label. It is the energy that flows through everything you touch. It's the compassion you give, the peace you bring, the light you share without even noticing. You've been living your purpose in small ways. Every time you comforted someone, every time you stayed kind when it was hard, every time you tried again after falling, you have been becoming your purpose. And now, that purpose wants to become your path. Over the next few days, you will begin to notice signs, repeating numbers, familiar songs returning to your ears, people mentioning things that seem to echo in your heart. These are not random. They are confirmations. A door is opening, one that cannot be missed once you look toward it. It will not rush you, but it will call to you again and again until you listen. And when you step through it, you will feel something rare, peace and excitement at the same time. This is what you were born for, beloved one. Not to chase meaning, but to become meaning. To live from the place where heaven and earth meet within you. If your soul feels this truth stirring, share this message with someone who may need to hear it too. You may be the reason another heart wakes up today. And remember, when you give through super thanks or through prayer, you are helping us spread this light farther than you could imagine. What you sow in kindness returns to you as divine timing and blessing. Now keep listening. In the next moments, we will show you how to recognize the signs of your true purpose, how the divine reveals them through people, emotions, and delays. It will all begin to make sense soon. Take a breath, because the revelation is about to unfold. You are still here. Good. It means your soul is listening. The moment you chose to stay, you said yes to remembering who you are. Now we will show you how your true purpose reveals itself through signs, through the small movements of life that seem ordinary but are actually divine invitations. You have felt moments of strange alignment, when the right words appear just when you need them, when someone crosses your path and shifts your direction, when an idea arrives quietly yet fills your chest with peace. That is us. That is how heaven speaks, not through thunder, but through rhythm. A pattern your spirit recognizes even when your mind does not. Your purpose speaks through feeling. It feels like warmth in the chest. It feels like energy returning when you thought you were tired. It feels like relief after truth. If you want to know what you are meant to do, notice what brings you stillness after chaos. Notice what awakens something pure within you. Notice what makes you forget the time, because love has taken over your focus. Beloved one, your calling will never feel like a cage. It will not drain you to prove your worth. It will expand you, stretching your compassion, but never breaking your peace. The people who misunderstand you now are often the very ones your purpose will one day serve. Every confusion, every delay has been sculpting your sensitivity, making you capable of carrying a higher form of light. So, when the signs begin to appear again, when the dream you once buried starts whispering your name, don't dismiss it this time. You are not being teased by the universe. You are being called. If you are beginning to recognize yourself in these words, write in the comments, "I am awakening to my purpose." Your affirmation becomes a ripple of energy that moves through the field of light around this message. Subscribe if you haven't yet so you can continue to walk this journey with us. And if you wish to support this work, offer a super thanks below. It helps us bring these divine reminders to hearts that are still searching. Now listen deeper. Your true purpose does not always reveal itself through clarity first. Often it begins as a divine restlessness. You begin to outgrow what once felt safe. Your soul starts whispering, "This is not where I'm meant to stay." You might feel lost for a while, but that lostness is sacred. It is the space where the old identity dissolves and your truer self begins to rise. We see you in that in-between. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. The divine does not waste time. Every silence, every delay is a rearrangement behind the veil. When you start noticing the same theme repeating in your life, the same type of person, lesson or challenge returning, understand this. You are being guided toward mastery. You are being shaped into the vessel your purpose requires. So if you are tired of circles, remember, the lesson only repeats until the soul understands. And once it does, the path ahead opens effortlessly. You will know it's your path when peace replaces anxiety, even if the road still looks uncertain. That peace is heaven's confirmation. Sometimes your purpose will begin quietly. A thought that returns in the shower, a skill you had as a child, a kindness you give naturally without trying. Follow those threads. They lead back to the center of your design. Beloved one, your calling may not be loud. It may not bring applause at first, but it will fill your nights with meaning and your mornings with direction. That is how you know it's divine. And here's a secret. Your purpose will always serve love in some way. It may heal others. It may create beauty. It may simply remind people of their own light. But love will always be its language. If this message resonates, share this video with someone whose heart is still searching. Your act of sharing becomes a small miracle, a way of passing light forward. And if your heart feels called, send your love through super thanks below. What you give with sincerity returns through grace 100-fold. Now breathe with us. In the next part, we will show you how to step into your calling. Not just recognize it, but embody it with confidence, peace, and divine timing. You are closer than you think, beloved one. Closer than ever before. You have seen the signs. You have begun to remember. And now, beloved one, the divine asks you to take a step. It doesn't need to be big. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it must be real. Every calling begins this way. A soul choosing to act even when the path isn't fully clear. You do not need to see the whole staircase. You only need enough light for the next step. That is how faith works. That is how heaven walks beside you. So start where you are, with what you have, with what you know. Speak the word. Write the idea. Help the person in front of you. That's how purpose begins. Not with a plan, but with a willingness to move. You have waited long enough. You have prepared, healed, and questioned. Now it is time to trust that all of it was part of your training. Every wound you've carried, every disappointment you've endured, they have been refining your spirit, teaching you compassion, giving you wisdom others will need. You see, beloved, your purpose is not only about what you do, it's about who you become as you do it. Your energy teaches louder than your words. Your love speaks louder than your plans. So release the fear of not being ready. Readiness is not perfection. Readiness is obedience to the whisper. When you say yes, the universe rearranges itself around your faith. If you are still afraid, good. Fear means you are close to something holy. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move with it, knowing heaven walks beside you. Say this softly within yourself now. I trust the divine to lead me into my purpose. Let the vibration of that truth calm your body. The moment you declare it, your energy begins to shift. Doors you didn't notice before start to open. And remember this, beloved, the path of purpose is not a straight line. It winds and bends because the journey itself is the shaping. Every twist refines your strength. Every pause teaches your patience. Every silence deepens your faith. If you've stumbled before, you have not failed. You have been guided. Every wrong turn was actually a redirection. Every ending was an invitation to begin again, this time closer to truth. So when you feel doubt rise again, breathe. Remind yourself that destiny cannot be missed, only delayed by fear. And fear loses its power the moment you choose love instead. Now listen, because we must tell you something sacred. When you step into your calling, you will lose some people, not because you are unworthy, but because light reveals what no longer matches. Do not mourn what falls away. It is making space for what your purpose requires. Some will misunderstand you. Some will question your change. But remember, those who are meant to walk with you will recognize your light and rise with it. You do not need to explain transformation to those still asleep. Just keep shining, for your radiance will speak for itself. If these words speak to your heart, write, I am stepping into my purpose, in the comments below. Let heaven witness your declaration. Subscribe, so that this connection between us continues to grow in light. And if your heart feels moved, you may support this channel with a super thanks. Your offering keeps this light alive for others still in darkness. Every act of generosity echoes in realms you cannot yet see. Now, beloved, as you begin to walk forward, pay attention to what flows with ease. Divine alignment never forces, it unfolds. When it is right, doors open without struggle. Peace becomes your confirmation. If you must constantly fight to hold it, it was not meant for this season. Your purpose will always nourish you as you serve it. Yes, it will stretch you, but it will also sustain you. That balance is the mark of divine alignment. You are learning to live guided, not driven. You are learning to create from love, not from fear. And soon, you will see how heaven rewards surrender, not with comfort, but with clarity. The next chapter is approaching. The divine is preparing to send you encounters. Souls who carry pieces of your mission, opportunities that align with your true essence, moments that confirm your direction. Stay close, beloved one. In the next part, we will reveal how divine timing unfolds, how every delay, detour, and silence was secretly aligning the perfect moment for your purpose to bloom. Hold your heart open. The signs are about to become undeniable. Beloved one, you have come far. You have listened with your heart open, and that alone is a sign that your awakening has begun. Now we speak to you of time, of divine timing. So often you have asked, why hasn't it happened yet? Why can't I see the path clearly? And we whisper to you now, it was never because you were forgotten. It was because heaven was aligning the pieces. Every delay protected something sacred. Every silence gave the unseen realm time to prepare your next step. Every unanswered prayer was the divine saying, not yet, beloved. It is still being woven. If you could see the threads of your destiny as we do, you would never doubt again. You would see how each person, each detour, Each heartbreak was placed perfectly to lead you right here, to this moment of remembrance. When something you long for seems far away, it is not denial. It is preparation. The divine never withholds from you. It expands you until you can hold what you asked for. You have not been waiting for your purpose, beloved. Your purpose has been waiting for you to become ready for its weight, its beauty, its responsibility. And now, you are ready. The timing is shifting. The energy around you is quickening. You will soon notice doors open that once felt locked. You will meet people who speak the language of your soul. You will feel drawn to actions that align with your peace, not your pressure. That is divine timing in motion. Effortless alignment born from surrender. You are entering that flow now. Say softly to yourself, I trust the timing of my life. Again, I trust the timing of my life. Let that truth root deep into your being. Everything you thought you lost was simply being reshaped to fit the new you. Every ending was a clearing. Every silence was a seed. And now, the harvest begins. If this message finds you in tears, know that those tears are recognition. Your soul remembers these words. This is not new information. It is divine memory returning. So breathe, beloved. Rest in the knowing that you are seen, you are loved, and you are guided always. Now we ask something of you. If this message has touched your heart, write below, I trust divine timing. Let it be your affirmation, your offering of faith to the universe. Subscribe to this channel, dear one, so that you may continue walking in light with us. There are more messages waiting for you, more guidance to remind you of your worth, your peace, your divine purpose. And if you feel called, support this channel with a super thanks. Each gesture of love keeps this light alive, allowing more souls to find their way home. You are part of this mission now. Your kindness ripples farther than you can see. Before we go, hear this last truth from our heart to yours. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are unfolding perfectly, divinely, according to a rhythm older than the stars. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep loving. And when you doubt, remember this voice. You are the miracle you've been waiting for. You are heaven in human form, and your true calling is not coming. It is awakening. We bless you with peace. We wrap you in light, and we will be with you every step that leads you home.